You are listening to Guillotines and Guitar, your southern infusion of everything rock and horror, served over lavish libations. Here are your hosts, Carol Gainey, Scott Barfield, and Chris Hicks. Enjoy.
This week's sponsors for the show are Shane's Tire and Towing, #1 in the tire business. With state-of-the-art equipment and alignment machine, Shane's Tire and Towing for all your new and used tire needs. Worth the call. Every time. Call Shane at 843-309-5920. Maryland Fried Chicken of Hartsville. The best shrimp and hush puppies in town. Great restaurant with great service. Fresh marinated chicken with an unbelievable menu. Do yourself a favor and stop by for some goodness. For grading and paving. For all your residential and commercial needs. For grading and clearing, topsoil, sand, clay, gravel and asphalt, give Jeffrey Furr a call today at 843-537-2881. You will be glad you did. J. Michael's Bar and Grill. The perfect place to try some new stuff or enjoy the classics. It's a great choice, so make it your first choice. Listen to some live music on the porch while you enjoy a cold one. Come get it while it lasts. Spiro's Wings and Ale. Great food. Live music and a great atmosphere. Food and drink specials with the best service around. Always the place to be with friends, family, or just bring yourself. You deserve it. Thanks to all our sponsors.
And welcome back, folks. This is Chris at Guillotines and Guitars here at the Hartsville studio. And we are back with the slate got me, man. You wasn't on time for bumping into your damn microphone.
It was off too. It was off with the click. It was like,
damn.
It was like,
I couldn't even say my introduction right because you messed me up with that stupid ass shit you doing over there.
Hold on, here we go.
They still couldn't do it.
Hey, he picked it up. Damn, rubbing it all over the microphone. And then,
No, it hit the microphone.
God, you're clumsy. Welcome back, folks. This is Cut 19, and we got our
18.
return guest, my brother William.
Hey.
Thank you for being on here. Thank you.
Thank you.
He didn't do too good last time, so he's going to redeem himself.
I'm going to try.
We got to get his views up from 70. We got to do better. Yeah. Just, don't blink at me.
All right, what's the topics, Chris?
All right, our topics tonight, guillotines, is
Or
what is... I think I have Tourette's. Every time you say that, I'll just lose complete thought of I can't talk, can't think. Guillotines topics is...
Or
It would be I guess, because it's just one.
It's one topic,
yeah.
Guillotine's topics tonight is...
the way he's saying.
But you said topics.
Is R.
Yeah, just one topic.
Yeah.
We're in English class too, folks.
That's right.
I don't know if you noticed that. There's a lot of dishing out of knowledge on
We're
this
going
show.
to learn you something before this show's over. I'm going to teach you a book.
What? Don't teach me a book. I'll learn how to unscrew that nut. Unscrew
That
it.
boat.
Unloosen it.
Unscrew that boat.
Unloosen.
All right, Guillotine's topics. What is your favorite paranormal or spirit movie, horror movie out there? I said that ass backwards.
No,
Damn.
that'll work.
But yeah,
that's close,
people
yeah.
get it. People
Yeah.
get it. And our guitars, best shop rock band. And like I said earlier, I just learned.
Didn't know what
I didn't know what a
shop
shop
rock
rock was. And for those who don't out there, it's a very theatrical show.
A what? A theatrical? Huh?
Yeah, theatrical.
A theatrical show.
Yeah. Like, I'll give you a good example.
Okay, so I didn't know what shot rock was either, because obviously that's not what I thought it was.
What is it there? What is it?
Well, I mean, you got me lost. I don't know what you were talking about.
Well, it was a theological show.
What was the conjugal visit you were talking about?
What the hell you talking
What
about?
is it?
Carol said something started with C, and I just
then
went
you
off on it. Well, I just, what was it, Carol?
I said nothing.
You said something started with con something.
Conjugal.
I don't know.
Anyway, that's our topic tonight, and that's what we're talking about. Shut up, Scott.
Sounds good.
That was
All right. So, William, give William the coin. Let's see what topics we're going with first.
There you go, William.
And this is an open discussion. We ain't going to do this your turn shit. We're just going to all talk about it. And here we
Oh,
go.
Goes.
Looks like a guitar.
Looks like it's gonna be
Oh,
I
no,
think
it's going to be a
flip sides.
guillotine.
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 It has
It's
flip
guillotine.
sides.
That's a heavy. We got plenty of coins, folks. You need to get us coins. Get you
Libation
some
time.
coins while we got them. And hats. We got hats and koozies. We got about 100
see-
damn koozies in there.
You see LL Cool right there, our libations liaison. He used to
Just
be
doing
all,
what I do.
Hey,
he used to be all kind and come up and set him in
What a
front of
damn
all
tray.
professional. He just slung that thing to
Yeah.
William. He just went across the table.
That was, yeah.
Hey, Scott,
Like here.
Scott, we got a point system we follow around. How many points he done took if we're calling in sick?
Well, I'll have to get.
I'm sorry.
I'll
You
have
just
to-
take it out of what you pay me.
I'll have to get my ledger to see.
It probably is in there. Trey better not be writing down these miles.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you don't know what's in there. There's a lot of stuff.
You seem a little defensive just now, so maybe it is in there. There's a page just for Trey.
Cheers, everybody. Here's to
right.
guillotines.
Guillotine topic.
I can hear everybody's their microphone. Oh, that was good.
I don't know. This has got such a bite to it, man.
It does.
It almost triggers your gag reflexes.
Well, and we're doing these little mini bottles, but they're more than one shot. So
Yeah, that's why
just
I pour
one
mine in a
shot.
shot glass.
What do you mean that's more than one shot?
that's more than one shot.
That's a shot.
What Carol did's a shot.
No,
It was
this is
the
a
shot
shot.
glass was filled up.
Mini bottles are shots. You don't remember going to clubs and they give you a mini bottle? That was one shot.
Well, it needs to be half of one.
Well, dang.
Carol's gonna make it half of one
It's
regardless.
a third.
Carol's gonna make it a third.
If you pour the whole thing, that's a couch night. If he does it in thirds, he's got a chance of making it home. All right.
Well,
What?
we have DDs, so I mean it don't matter.
Yeah, we all got DDs. We don't condone
I,
that
I
shit.
can't afford one, so
No,
I
we
sleep
can't
on the
drink and
couch a
drive.
lot of
No
times.
drinking and driving. We do not condone drinking and driving, and we
We stop
refuse to
when we
do.
walk out the door.
Yep.
No more drinking.
Now, unless I heard the sermon before.
All right, guillotines.
Guillotine,
What is-
guillotine.
What's the best horror spiritual?
The best horror movie dealing with the paranormal.
That's
normal.
right. That's right. That's right. And I'm gonna go ahead and it was Paranormal Activity for me. I went and seen that damn thing, and it's the first one. I know they made a couple more.
So, did you see all of them?
I ain't seen all of them.
Oh, so you hadn't saw the one where
I can't do it, man. I hate suspenseful movies. It drives my ass crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be like a damn woman. I'll be in the corner. Oh God, it's coming! Damn it! I know it's coming.
Do you
Just fucking up already.
do you have trouble sleeping at night after a horror movie?
Sometimes, man, my leg will dangle off the edge of the damn bed, and I'm like, that son of a bitch down there waiting on me.
No, I will admit, the first time I saw Paranormal Activity, though, that night was kind of tough to sleep because I mean, every little noise out here, something in the house, I'd be like,
Exactly.
Is that Ray under the bed?
And you don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah,
That's
I'd
the
be like,
thing.
I've never heard that before in my house.
You don't know what the hell you're dealing with. That's what's scary. You
Yeah.
don't see it, but it's dragging your ass across the floor, down the stairs, opening, throwing shit at you. Man,
You ever check the rooms or under the bed for Ray after watching a scary movie?
No, I fucking I damn run and I jump.
Jump to bed.
Make sure my feet don't get nowhere near the edge of the bed, and I'll get in the middle of the bed. Because at least I got some time.
Time to
Know
what?
something's coming. I had a hiccup. Damn, hiccup stopped me mid stride.
I thought the spirit done jumped in just like. Thought you could start speaking in tongues.
You remember? Did y'all? Who watched Martin in here? Anybody watch Martin?
Oh yeah.
Do y'all remember the Halloween episode where Tommy got possessed and he was in the chair talking about, and Martin was freaking out, but they was messing with Martin. And he
I
pretended-
remember. Yeah, I used to.
Oh
watch,
my
watch,
god!
I think I've seen
you
every
need to watch
episode
that
of Martin.
episode. That shit is funny as damn. Tommy sitting in the chair like, and Martin's like, "Oh no, Tommy!"
You talking about the '90s show Martin?
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Martin
yeah.
Lawrence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
Okay,
that,
for
you
people
gotta,
who might not know.
you gotta look up that episode. That shit's funny as hell. But yeah, anytime you're dealing with something you can't see, fuck you. I ain't doing with that shit, man.
But so that's the only one you watched was the first Paranormal Activity.
Yeah, I need to watch the other ones.
Well, I think they got like 5, don't they? 5?
They do.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know.
I know they got.
I don't know how many
I
they
think
got.
I saw 4, and I think they got one more, and I never watched that one,
But there's a
they all of them are actually like the first one. They're very suspenseful, and it's like just when you think they can't put something that sends the chills, down your back, they do it again. It's like, ooh, I don't.
And you like horror movies and get excited about new releases, don't you?
Yeah, usually I do.
Have you watched Studio 666 yet?
yeah.
I did watch it, and it was. I mean, it was like one of the worst movies I've ever watched.
He's lying. We don't went through this shit last
no
time.
storyline, nothing.
We could have watched that when we went to his house to eat steaks the other day.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
Nobody came.
I was there. You weren't there.
I made steaks.
Scott saw that damn text message. Oh, shit, they think I'm gonna pay for him.
He was
I went out and I bought steaks and I cooked them, and
he was
nobody showed
texting.
up.
He was texting us from 3 states over.
yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm out of town this week.
Had security on high alert.
He closed his front gate. He's got.
That's all right. I know the code.
Yeah, but Paranormal Activity is definitely up there for me.
That is that's up there.
And,
William,
yeah.
what you got?
The Haunting,
Ooh,
1999.
Ooh, The Haunting. That is.
What was
good.
that?
You don't remember The Haunting?
No.
It's it had Catherine Zeta-Jones in it, and
Oh yeah,
that
I remember that. Now.
what's the guy from Taken? What's the
I don't know who you
lead
are.
actor? Yeah,
I will find you.
I will
Liam.
find you. Yeah,
Liam
Liam.
Neeson.
Yeah, Liam Neeson. Yeah,
will
he's
kill
in it. Yeah, it was actually a remake from like 1956 movie, The Haunting.
So what was it about? Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it was about
Haunting.
yeah, this psychologist brought a bunch of people in to
At the
do a
house,
sleep
right?
study. Yeah, do a sleep study on them because everybody had narcolepsy. They couldn't sleep, or they had some kind of sleeping disorder, but the house was actually haunted, and all these crazy ass ghosts and shit come out, and it was a good movie.
And that come out when?
1999.
So what was it?
1999. So wasn't there another movie that come out around that time? The
House on
the one
Haunted
with
Hill? Haunted Hill?
well that, but the Nicole Kidman movie. The
Oh yeah,
Others.
The Others. That was a really
That
good one
was a
too.
good one too.
Yeah.
That had that big twist at the end,
Yeah.
And I didn't. When I watched that movie, I never saw it coming to, when it was revealed that they were the ghost.
Yeah. Same with The Sixth Sense. That was another good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
The
that
Sixth
wasn't
Sense
really
was a
a-
good one. Well, it wasn't really a horror movie, but
Yeah.
it was. That's one of my favorite movies, actually. Sixth Sense.
The Sixth Sense. I've never seen that.
Oh my God.
You had?
I have never seen Sixth Sense.
I think we talked about this one time before.
Can I tap into that story real quick? The cabinet scene. That was because that wasn't really like a scary movie, I guess, but the cabinet scene deal where all the cabinets are open and why are all the cabinets open? And then she comes and gets all like screaming
Yeah.
at it. That one messed me up. And so In fact, I have family members that decided to pull a little trick on Mr. Trey, and one day
Oh shit!
open all the cabinets in the kitchen. That wasn't okay at all.
Is that what you? I mean,
'Cause
so you just left the kitchen and
just for
they
for a
decided-
split second, you walk in and you're in the movie all of a sudden because you're like, what the hell? That's not okay. So yeah, like I don't usually get scared like that, but there was a split second where that movie came to mind immediately. It was like, nope, that's not all right.
You know, a long time ago, back when I was young and at my mom's house, we used to have our door would stay unlocked. You know, people would be coming in and out, and I was in the shower, and I remember getting out the shower. Ryan was in his room, and I think my mom was going somewhere, but I went into my room and went to cut the lights on, but nothing come on. I was like, the hell is the light blown out? So I went back to the kitchen and got a light bulb and came back and the light was out, so it was dark in the room. And I was unscrewing the bulb to put the new one in. I felt something grab my ankle.
Oh shit!
It was Daryl.
I feel like I'm there.
Daryl was up under the bed, grabbed my ankle, and he did. I was like, "What the fuck?" And Stanley was with him. Come running out the closet, Rah! Like that. I was like, that gave me a damn heart attack. And that's what they
Gave
did.
you
Was,
the double effect.
yeah, I was like, God damn. I mean, you talking about somebody scaring somebody? I mean, when you don't, when you're not thinking, you think about that. You going to change a bulb, thinking,
Right.
and then something grabs your ankle. I mean, you can clearly tell it's a hand. It's like all you think about is I'm gonna die. And then somebody comes running out the closet. All you can see is this figure coming running,
That's faint.
scared the
I'd
hell
have
out of me.
fainted. I can imagine.
I think I
almost.
almost did.
Scott pissed all over himself.
Well, no, I
almost
did
did.
because I just got showered.
And
I
then-
just pissed it outside.
And then Daryl was mad because you peed on his hand.
Actually, I got Carol one time.
I peed on Carol one time.
Yeah,
is what he
you-
said.
you
no,
remember that?
he's not saying that. But so I went to Scott and Ryan's house one night, and you watch horror movies, and you see different scenes, and you be like, "Shit, I fucked that son of a bitch up," or something like that.
Right.
So I'm standing there talking to Ryan. Scott comes up. We were in the house.
First of all, I'll let you tell the story. I came home from work, and it was late, and I saw Carol's truck there, so I knew he was at the house, So I pulled my car around back where he couldn't see it, ran. I was like, please let his truck be unlocked. And it was. And so I got in the back seat and lay down in the foot. And I was up, I think I must have laid there for about 30 minutes. I was like, damn, come on, Carol, what the fuck are you doing? Lay there for a long time. And then finally, Carol and Ryan I could hear come outside talking. And Carol opened the door, and of course the lights come on in the truck, I was like, damn, he's going to see me. Because he sat there, him and Ryan must have talked another 10 minutes while he was standing at the door. I was like, God damn it, they can fucking see me.
So this is no shit. So I get in the truck, and I back up, and I pull out, and he's in the back. So Scott tries to slide up against the back seat where I'll hear him. Well, I didn't hear him. And first gear was geared low. And I pulled out in first gear, and when I went to hit second gear, he grabbed my fucking shoulder. And when he grabbed my shoulder and I was switching into second, I just kind of stopped in neutral. I'd already grabbed the door handle and was opening that motherfucker. Scott was like, "Oh!"
He was ready to jump out.
Hey,
He was
I
up
was
there
getting ready to leave him with it. So. I'm telling you. That's the worst
you can have it.
anybody has ever had me.
you can
Hey, I
have
was gonna bail now. That ain't no
Carol
shit.
said, take it, Mr. Ghost.
Hey, I ain't too proud.
I tell you, it's something. You can sit there all you want to talk about how big and bad you are.
Yeah,
Talk about,
absolutely.
that shit wouldn't happen to me, but when something like that does happen, all you can do is scream and
Jump
either
the
try
fuck
and
out.
run.
The only way out, I was like less than 20 mile an hour. I'm bailing. He can have it.
Carol gave no new meaning to that whole fight or flight thing. He said,
I'm telling
I'm
you,
flying.
I was supposed to fly high, son. But that's the worst.
20 miles an hour is not that fast. I can make
Yeah,
it.
that's the worst anybody has ever got me.
Oh my my
Oh,
god,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's fucking awesome.
I got a story that of somebody that got me was actually my sister. So I'm laying in bed one night, not watching. This wasn't from watching any horror movies or anything. I'd gone to bed, and we lived a little single wide mobile home back then. And I don't remember how old I was. So I was maybe 12, 13. So my sister was like 6 or 7. Well, I'm laying there in the bed about to go to sleep, and all of a sudden my bed, the middle of it starts to rise.
Oh.
The bed itself,
Yeah.
the mattress starts to rise. Like, so my hips are going up, and I'm like, what the hell? And it goes back down. And what was that? And it does it again. And then I scream. I can't get out of the bed because there's something under the bed.
You're like, fuck it.
Something's under the bed.
That's all it can do. Well, that's all you can think
No, listen,
about.
because something's under the bed. I'm not getting out of the bed. You know, there's something under the bed. If I get out of the bed, it's going to get me. So I just scream, and my dad comes running in the room. What's wrong? What's wrong? There's something under my bed. There's nothing under your bed. Yes, there is. I promise. He gets down to, look, I'll tell you, I'll show you. There's nothing under the bed. He gets down on all fours and looks under my bed, and it gets real quiet for a second. I'm sitting there going like, I'm crying, peeing on myself. He goes, Jennifer, get out from under the bed. My sister had crawled under the bed and was taking her knees and pushing my mattress up.
That's
Scared the shit out of me.
Oh my god.
That's fucking hilarious. It's hilarious that your last resort is just to scream.
I couldn't do anything.
Fuck it.
Frozen.
I had lots of scary things happen. You'd think that house was haunted with all the stuff that went on. One time I was I just taken a shower and I was blow drying my hair back in the day, and
It wasn't that funny.
Like I said, I was like 11 or 12 at the time. I had hair, and I was blow drying my hair. Well, my elbow, I'm left-handed, so my elbow hit the light switch, so the lights went out. And I did the same thing. I threw the hairdryer down, opened the door, and screamed running down the hall. My dad comes running down the hall to see what I'm screaming at, and we both meet right in the middle of the hallway, and my head hits his belt buckle, and I go out. So now I'm laying on my back. I just got the shit scared out of me in the bathroom. Now I'm laying on my back in the hallway.
So me and you in a bad situation, I know what to expect from you now. It's flight.
He's going to scream and run.
Screaming and run.
Screaming or running, one or the other.
Hey, I think most people, it's going to be flight, whether you want to believe it or not.
If you prepare for something, which 99% of the time you're not going to be, you might be all right. But when you're not prepared for something, you're probably going to take flight.
You freeze.
I got a good story for you. So you know where Grandma Doris used to live, right there in the trailer.
Yeah.
This is when Uncle Mac was alive, and I don't know if you remember, she had that old white car, the old Towns car. No, it was a beige color, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a Chevy Capri.
Chevy Capri. So Uncle Mac was driving at the time, and y'all was doing Hellraiser at the time at Haunted House. And some nights you'd bring the mask on, right? So one night I know Uncle Mac's down there at Grandma's, and I know he's coming down here. I take the mask and I run down there to Grandma's on foot. I get in the back seat of the car. He already had it crunk up when I got there, and I eased on back there and I put the mask on. So Uncle Mac, he come back and he closes the door, backs up, and he turns right on Packlet. So I ease up where he can see the rear, in the rear view. I just ease. I don't make any noise. I just stood up. And he was trying. He looked at me. He said, "Oh." All he can say, "Oh." He was so. The car was about to go in the ditch.
He can't even scream.
He's like, "Oh, oh." I'm scared to shit. I'm scared to shit. I told Uncle Mac it's me. It's me. Oh, boy. Boy. He started holding his damn chest. He said, boy. That's all he can say. Boy. I'm going to beat your goddamn ass.
Oh, hell.
You worried me a little bit when you started that story because you said, talking about Uncle Mac, when he was alive, and I'm thinking, did you kill Uncle Mac? Is that where the story's going?
No, I didn't. I probably came close that night though, because he didn't. He was like, oh. Oh, that's how he could get out. Oh,
He just had a mild heart attack. Had one hand, he had
That's
one
what it
hand on the
sounded
doorknob,
like.
though, didn't he?
I mean, could you see him doing like,
Oh, I can see.
oh,
Oh my God,
all right,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
So, all right, we went off the rails
I
there.
know.
Hey, that was a cool
Well,
ass
no,
story.
we're
That was a
talking
funny
about-
ass story,
we're talking
though.
about our-
I really enjoyed the foot grabbing by you. That shit, me and Daryl's going to talk about that tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Talk to him about it. Yeah, because I mean it scared the hell out of me.
That's funny stuff. That's funny stuff. Kara, what you got in mind over there?
So I'm gonna go with The Ring
Ooh.
because when I watched it, like the part, like where she come out of the TV or whatever,
Yeah.
and then the part like where she's crawling or whatever, like that shit creeped me out. I mean, it was creepy, and it have you on edge, like even after the movie or getting ready to go to bed. So I thought that was
When that movie come out when 97?
2002, I
Oh,
think.
2002.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember. I remember going to the theaters watching that.
man, that thing.
And
And it was-
the Grudge was the same
The
shit.
Grudge-
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
The Grudge
Oh,
was.
man, God.
Yeah, that was pretty messed up too.
When that one was washing her hair and felt the hands
Yeah.
out the back. Ah, God.
Parted her fucking hair.
Shut your mouth. God damn, that freaked me out for a long time.
Oh, man. And
Every
that
time I
bitch
wash my head, I don't want to spend too much time. But I'm wash some other parts of my body.
Let's go to a different subject. Talking about washing hair.
No point
You
intended.
polish
Trey.
your hair.
I feel like I'm being picked on right now. It's not all right.
Well, you got a haircut. That's what happened to yours.
Yeah, I got one too many.
But yeah, the damn Grudge
Yeah,
and The Ring put together
Oh,
would be a
yeah.
badass movie.
yeah. I mean, it was kind of creepy, and it.
Just
Yeah,
when you watch the video in The Ring with the driving the nails through his fingers and the weird shit.
Are you
that's
talking about
happening.
the video that you have to watch?
Yeah, and then it's
Yeah.
7 days.
Yeah.
And then the woman calls.
Yeah, it's
him.
got a lot of weird shit in it. and stuff.
Yeah.
days. That's
Seven.
fucked up.
7 days.
Didn't y'all do that in the haunted house one year?
I don't get me lying.
Y'all did. No, y'all did Scream.
I don't know.
Yeah, we did.
Y'all did
we did
Scream.
Scream.
Don't forget to scream. I don't know. This one, y'all had that two-way mirror and y'all had the board back there. Don't forget to scream. Then all of a sudden here,
The haunted house days. the haunted house days were fun. They were. I mean,
man.
Man.
I would say it kept us out of trouble, but I'm not so sure it kept us all out of trouble.
Oh boy, we
Yeah.
had so
No,
we had
it's-
we have so many stories. We could literally make a whole show out of just our stories from William and I and Jonathan when we did our we won 2 years in a row, didn't we?
Next episode,
3 years in a row.
3
we're
years in a
doing
row.
favorite haunted houses.
And we did yeah, we could.
Yeah.
Well, we have to get William in here to help talk about
Yeah,
that
we
one
can
too,
come
though.
back, yeah.
We'll call him in. They had
Phone a friend.
a real cool thing that happened a few years ago was my kids went to the haunted house and they had the graveyard outside and they had just people, I guess, from back in the day or whatever, and they had a split rail cross there, a split rail headstone
Oh shit!
with and it said
Oh, yeah.
Hellraiser.
Ryan did that.
was-
He
yeah.
sent me a picture, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Brian Barfield.
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
No, did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was neat. So they had like a whole bunch of stuff from back then, and I guess some more recent stuff. But it was cool to see little headstone homage to the split rail and
Yeah.
what we did with
That's cool.
our rooms. My favorite was coming. I had something in my contact lens, and I had to go home and get another contact lens. And so I was running the board in the little back room, and the characters, William and everybody was outside, and I had to leave. And so I just lived a few minutes away, so I go home and get a new contact lens, put it in, and I come back around. I come around the back of the haunted house, and everybody's running around, and like everybody's going crazy. And I get out of the car, I'm like, "Wow, what's going on?" There's a problem with one of the rooms, like the floor fell in or something. I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." And I get in and find out it's ours.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So
y'all
we
had
had
the bridge.
So we had a ramp that went up one side to get. We wanted everybody to be higher, so they were looking down, kind of. And so what had happened, the way it was set up, you had all these chains hanging from the ceiling, and when they would walk in, it would just be this kind of empty room with Jonathan's sister was kind of looking like she was hanging or something at one point. So they would walk in, and that's all they would see, and you could hear people all the time going, "Ooh, this is so scary." But we would get everybody would have the guides walk them around the top where the ramp was the highest and stop. Then the lights would go out, and then we'd come in with the loud music and the lights, and the characters would jump up and all that. Well, apparently there were too many people, and they wouldn't leave that area, and the whole floor collapsed. The ramp collapsed. So when I got back from getting my new contact lens, I come back and all the lights are on everywhere. We're having to fix this.
It was
floor.
a code 4, I think, or
Yeah.
it was a code
Yeah.
4. It was a code 4.
Yeah, it probably was.
I know
But
it was
you
because
know,
I was there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they all migrated to
But-
one corner.
Yeah.
And
But
that corner
you
said,
know, in those times though, when we used to do that type of, it's surprised they didn't get sued. I mean, because we did the
Freddy and
Jason,
Jason.
versus Freddy thing one time. Had a bridge going
Oh,
over.
yeah.
We got a track out there to dig a pond, and then build a bridge over the pond. And it broke one night too, where people actually fell down in the water. Ryan was in there doing Jason. But I mean,
The bridge couldn't fall, and
Yeah.
we had it figured correctly, but the rails
it was the
we,
railing
we
broke
did not
loose.
have figured correctly, and we had water on both sides. So when they fell through the rail, they was in the water.
Yeah.
The room right after ours, Donnie Allman had the Volkswagen Beetle that would come down like a train rail with a train horn.
Yeah.
And it would
thing
look like it was going to
neat.
hit you, and so but it was set up to stop right before it
Yeah.
got. Thank God that one never broke.
I know.
Because that thing was coming.
It was a whole front end of a Volkswagen
Yeah.
Beetle with the windshield and everything.
I remember that. That was so neat. That was neat.
Good
that's
times.
back in the day.
Good
We,
It
times.
was.
we had a really good fucking haunted house.
Yeah, that was a good thing.
It was back in those times. It was
fun.
a lot of fun.
It was fun.
All right, my movie. All four of y'all, you already went, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
hadn't
Well,
gone
Scott.
Scott?
Scott's-
We've been talking all this time. Nobody went. Okay, I'll wait. Go ahead.
yet. No, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, really.
No, well, mine.
So anyway, what I was thinking was,
mine was actually the same thing Chris said. The Paranormal Activity. That's one of, I think, my favorite kind of paranormal movie was that. But
Was it 1, 2, 3, or 4?
I like
five.
What was your favorite?
I like the first one the best, I think. And then the third one, I think. The third one actually had a lot more scares in it to me, I think. That was the one that had they were filming everything, and the woman was sitting at the table, and she had the camera that was on the tripod that would rotate like that, filming the room. And so it shows this camera, and it's panning this way. You see her sitting at the table working on the computer. It pans back this way to where the kitchen area is. It keeps panning like that, It pans back to her. I mean, it does it for like a minute, whereas a minute in a movie seems like a long time when it's nothing but quiet,
Oh, yeah.
And it just keeps panning like that, and you're like, the suspense is building up. You're like, what the hell is going to happen? Something's going to happen here. And it pans this way back to the kitchen, and pans back this way. And then when it comes back this way, you see just a sheet with like a little kid under it, standing there. It pans.
Nope.
It pans back, and as it's panning, the sheet starts moving closer toward her, and she's sitting there working, coming behind her, and you're like, God, I mean, it just looks so freaky. And then when it pans, and then when it gets right to her, the sheet just drops on the ground. I mean, just like,
Nope.
yeah, it's that I still remember that as like, I mean, just the whole build up to it. It was like, it was.
I wish somebody grabbed your
I mean,
damn
just-
ankle right then and there.
But I mean, it scenes like that. That's the Paranormal Activity did that in all their movies, and because it's like usually shot from like the cameras in the house or something is the way it's filmed. But I mean that like they had that camera set, and they had it trying to catch something to, I mean, because they were sitting there talking about, we're gonna set this camera up and just let it record, see if we can maybe see anything, And so when it cuts to that camera, and it's just panning back and forth, and you see her sitting there, and it goes, and it pans kind of slow, and there's no sound. All you can hear just like her
It did do that
Don't-
fucked up shit up.
No, because there was no soundtrack to it. You know, I mean, it's just dead silence, except you can hear like, you know, on the tapping on the keyboard, you know, and you sitting there watching this and going, "All right, enough of this. Something happened, damn it! I'm
Yeah,
scared."
yeah, that's the same. That's the way I'd be feeling.
That's the way it is. But then when it pans
Go
back,
ahead, fuck her up. Hurry up.
yeah, when you see that thing sitting there, with
I know you're going to do
with,
something.
with just a sheet on, a white sheet, you know.
Hurry
And
up,
you
grab my ankle.
Oh, fuck that, you know. Yes, that. But yeah, so that. But a close second actually is a movie I just watched the other night called Smile. Have you seen that? It came
Yeah.
out last year.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was a pretty good movie.
That's kind of messed up movie.
Yeah,
But
and it's like some evil entity that.
yeah,
It's almost it's kind of like they took something from The Ring because it's sort of like that where it takes it has there's some evil entity, some kind of spirit or demon or something that what happens is it starts off with this woman. She's a doctor, a psychologist, you know, and a new patient comes in and she's talking to her, and the girl saying, "There's something. I keep seeing something. I don't know how to describe what it is. You know, it's like it's something is after me." And the woman's like, "Okay, well, you know, what is it?" You know, she's sitting there thinking you're having some kind of psychosis episode or something, and she's like, "It smiles at me," and says not in a good kind of way, like a evil kind of smile, and it looks like sometimes people I know, and I mean, and she's like, "Okay," and then all of a sudden the girl just flips out and starts screaming and falls back in her chair, and then the doctor runs up and goes to the phone to call for help, you know, call people to come in and help. And she says, you know, need people in the room now, you know. She hangs up and turns around, and then the girl is standing up, just has this evil, wicked-looking smile, just looking at the woman, just smiling, you know. And so the doctor's sitting there trying to talk to her, and where she fell over, she broke a glass table, and she's got a big shard of glass in her hand, you know, and she's just got this evil-looking smile on her face. And the doctor's trying to tell her, you know, she sees the glass in her hand, you know, and the woman just takes the glass and starts like up here on her jaw and cuts all the way down and cuts her neck like that. I mean, just falls down. She kills herself, but bleeds out. But that's the way the movie starts, and then it builds from there. But it's a creepy movie. You saw it? You said? Yeah.
That's
But I think that was a pretty good movie too. And like I say, it come out last year, I think. But
you need to watch Haunting on Hill House.
I did.
That was my movie.
No,
The Haunting on Hill.
No, it didn't have Patrick.
Have who?
It didn't have not Patrick. I was about to say Patrick
Patrick
Swayze.
Swayze.
It didn't have
Well, he
Liam
was a ghost.
Neeson.
Yes, it did have Liam in it.
I'll send it to you in a minute after we.
Okay, all
but
right.
I want to ask y'all a question though. I got questions, and as Scott Gardner would say, I got questions. Okay, that was stupid.
You talking about the House on Haunting Hill? Is that the one you were talking
I want to.
The Hill on Haunting Hill.
Opinion.
The Hill on
Do
Haunting
y'all
Hill.
think The Conjuring is a spirit movie, or is that a monster movie?
I would
Would it be spiritual?
say it
It kind of
Well, I
go
would
both
say
ways.
it's,
I mean,
well, I mean, I would
Conjuring,
think
yeah. Well,
Yeah, everybody here seen the first Conjuring?
yeah.
yeah. But I mean, I would think that would be a.
Fuck that! Holy shit!
But I would think that would be paranormal stuff. I
Yeah.
would think. I'd consider
Yeah, well, that's a good.
that.
honorable
That,
mention
yeah, that was
then.
a scary one.
I
too.
didn't know.
That's the one with the clap in it.
Oh, Trey,
What?
what would you do?
I don't know.
Oh, you ain't never saw it, have you? You need to watch that damn movie.
That's where they play.
Trey would have screamed like he.
That's the one where they play the game.
Yeah, that-
and yeah.
And she's in the damn basement.
She's in the-
or right there, the stairs of the basement, and she's got a match and then a set of hands.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I'd have tore that damn stairs apart, son.
Nope.
Ah! Oh my God. But
Nope.
well, since we all agree, Conjuring is a spiritual, slash.
I would
That's a
consider-
damn
yeah.
good honorable mention.
I think
That's a
when-
damn good movie.
Ooh,
Hey, let's find out what Trey's movie is.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I guess I'm the honorable mention. No, actually, I wasn't. I was surprised that nobody said the one of the two that I thought of, Poltergeist or Amityville. That's old stuff, but
I thought about
Yeah,
those
Poltergeist.
are classics, man.
They are classics. And which the Amityville, I remember. I like the remake of Amityville
Robert-
better
I haven't
than
seen
the
it.
Is it
original.
I haven't
Robert
seen the
DeFeo? DeFeo's? The
Defoe?
Amityville?
Defoe?
Defoe's. Was it
Willem.
Defoe's?
Willem.
No, I don't know. Willem Dafoe. I don't know.
Willem Dafoe.
I didn't
Willem
see
Dafoe?
the remake. But I remember.
You fucking with me?
No, the remake of Amityville had Ryan Reynolds.
I know that. What was the family's name, though? The DeFeo's. It was Robert
I don't
DeFeo, the
remember
one that
what
did
their
all
name
the
is.
killing.
I don't remember what the name
Yeah.
is. No, those are some good ones, though, Trey.
Yeah.
Yeah, the damn.
Didn't they remake Poltergeist too?
There was, actually, when I looked that up, there were 3 of them. But I only remember the first. I swear I had no idea there were 2 more, but I just remember the first one.
I remember.
'Cause I know obviously
Poltergeist
they had to recast the little girl, but
Yeah, there was a
that movie had so many crazy things.
Yeah,
that-
there was a lot of weird things with that movie. Yeah,
Man.
because the little girl, original little girl, died
Oh, yeah.
from weird
Yeah.
stuff, I think, and there was a lot of other things with that movie that happened that were kind of freaky. Mm-hmm. So, I think if they would come calling me, if I was an actor, they'd come calling me for Poltergeist 3, I'd be like, no, I don't think I'm going to pass on that. I don't think I want to be on that.
Yeah, I'm going to be on Beetlegeist 3.
Beetlegeist.
This house is clean.
I was like, where did that come from? Don't do that again.
Did anybody
I'm
have?
gonna give you some
Did anybody
shot.
have problems after watching Poltergeist?
Oh,
Having
dude.
TVs in the rooms. Like if you turn on and see white fuzz, you're like, oh shit.
Dude, if
Oh,
you
shit.
saw pictures of Katie when she was a baby, when she was that age, she looked exactly like the freaking actress.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly. Carol Ann and Katie, Catherine,
Yeah.
pretty freaking close. Yeah.
Or, we forgot about one. The Exorcism of Emily Rose. Have you seen that?
That
one?
is
I did.
You seen where she's all fucked up on the floor like a flamingo, and like looking at him.
Where she goes backwards.
Shut your mouth! Oh god damn!
Did you
And
see
then
the
she
way?
looked, and then she looked and talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Did you
But
ever,
she did-
And
did
she
you ever
started eating the
see-
damn bugs.
Did you ever see the way they made that scene though? The one where she went all the way backwards.
Yeah, I'd be like, that bitch ain't no good. She needs to die.
No, but I mean, did you see the way they actually filmed that whole scene?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't
It
watch
was-
all that.
it was-
Did
it
she
was
really
actually-
do that?
Yeah.
She really contoured her body like
Well,
that.
they took her shoes and nailed them to the floor. So,
With her feet in them?
but I mean, they did.
Needed to be.
I'm just kidding.
I would have. Looking at me like
But
that.
yeah, they either nailed or screwed her shoes to the floor and then put them on and laced them up and tightened them up. And she went back like that and did almost like
Imagine waking up to your wife or whatever. Look, if Kimberly Benton was on the damn floor looking at me like that,
She
said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'd set that motherfucker on fire. You are no good.
no, you wouldn't.
Shit.
You wouldn't be looking for no mate. You'd be out the door.
Yeah.
Out the
Yeah.
window.
I'd be right behind Trey.
Wait up, Trey. Wait up.
Slowest man.
I'd be trying to
That's
trick
what
you
Trey be like. Trey be running.
I know you got a
I
bad
don't
arm.
have to be the fastest. I just got to be faster than you.
Right.
I'll be hitting that. Where's that bad arm?
If he was okay, you'd be like, is it in second yet? Can we jump?
Hey, I didn't make it to second. I hit neutral, hit the door handle.
No, that's pretty good though.
All right, moving along. Next topic, we got guitars.
Guitars.
Guitars. We love guitars.
But
This-
before that,
we got to take care of some business.
We do. Shot time.
Thank you, LL Cool Trey.
You got it.
thank you, sir.
You got it. You know what I'm
It
saying?
wasn't on a silver platter like we like it, but we'll take it like
That's
this.
all right.
I
You
made
only
a
get what I
mess.
can afford here.
And you did sling William his again. It's like,
Well, he was too far. Well, he's already done.
Tastes like a fireball.
Oh,
it does.
Fireball.
It's funny. That's the name of it too.
Makes your breath smell good. Cinnamon whiskey.
I tell you what.
Wait, isn't there a difference between? What was the difference? I believe you guys talked about it. The difference between there's two different types of Fireball. There's the Tennessee or the cinnamon whiskey, and then there's something else.
Tennessee whiskey.
No, not cinnamon whiskey. I feel like there was something
Cinnabon.
else. Yeah, well, never mind. Moving right along.
Actually, Fireball, I believe, copied somebody,
Cinnamon.
but actually made it better. Though, where you can
Aftershock.
actually-
Wasn't it Aftershock?
Oh no.
Ooh, I remember that fucked up,
Oh, that was
weird looking
nasty.
bottle.
Which one was the cinnamon?
It wasn't Aftershock.
It wasn't Aftershock, was it?
No. Aftershock was clear, wasn't it? I think Aftershock was clear. I don't remember.
No, it was pink, wasn't it?
It was blue.
What was Aftershock?
no.
No, it was clear. It was pink. It was blue.
What was Aftershock?
I don't.
Nasty
I remember, but I feel like I
AF.
remember it was. Yeah, I feel like it was
Two of them had crystals in them. Remember, it was that
That
Aftershock.
Goldschlager.
No, I know,
It
it's
was
the bottle.
Aftershock and then some kind of blue shit.
Aftershock came in blue, clear, and red.
Goldschlager had the little gold flakes in it.
Yeah.
yeah.
I remember the Aftershock bottle because it's set beside the regular corn whiskey bottle at the liquor store.
The corn whiskey.
Man, if you want
There
to
you
get
go.
a quick,
There was a black one too.
that's the one I remember, the red one. Yep, the red one.
It was like Kool-Aids.
Yeah, but I didn't know they had blue.
Do y'all remember Ice House?
Oh,
yeah.
Ice House beer.
Yeah.
Woo! Ice House. Oh,
You remember Red Dog?
Fuck
That-
that.
oh, Red
Zima
Dog.
had all that
Zima.
shit. Zima. That
Something
was,
different.
Zima was
You
my
a
shit.
puss. Did you put Skittles in it too before you drank it? So you could taste the
I
rainbow?
used to chug Zimas.
Wait, you did?
But
do
did you
some-
put Skittles in it
No, you
first?
put. I
I
thought it was
never
Now or
put-
Later or something like that.
Put
No,
a
you
Jolly
put
Rancher
Skittles
in
in
there.
it.
Was it Skittles?
Yeah.
Okay.
How you going to put a fucking...
I don't know. Look, I know it wouldn't fit in the bottle, but
You chew it up first.
yeah. You put it
Put
Now or Later
Skittles
in your
in the
mouth.
damn... Yeah.
You'd have to do it like Trey did at Bucky's.
Nom, 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 nom. Chris said, taste the rainbow.
How'd you do it, Trey?
Feel
How'd you
the
do it, Trey?
Nom, nom, nom.
And then he was talking to himself. It's pretty good, Trey. Yes, I know it is.
He was practicing his food critic show.
I
and
had
this
a great.
is really good.
I had a great time at Bucky's at 2:00 in the morning. Fantastic
I like
experience.
Trey's. Did Trey tell you he ran from the cops?
All right. So anyway, moving along.
No.
You didn't tell him that. We'll talk about it after the show. We'll talk.
After the show.
Yeah, I don't think we need to record. We need any evidence
Yeah.
of any conversation at all. So no, it didn't happen. I made the whole thing up.
All right, guitars. Your favorite shock rock band? Shock rock.
Aftershock band.
It's like, holy shit! What the hell did I just watch?
Shock
Yes.
rock band or artist.
Yeah. So we didn't talk about Gore. I had Gore on my mind, but Gore is a very. I think they invented the shit. If I'm not mistaken.
No.
If I'm not.
Well,
no.
I don't
They
think
did.
so.
Not a
No.
chance.
No.
No. Way before that.
Yeah, it was invented. Who was the guy from the 50s?
Well,
I think it was the original shock
50s?
rock. Yeah, the one who did. I put a spell on you.
I put a
spell
spell
on
on you.
Put a spell on you.
Oh, who was
Because
that?
you're mine.
Because he used to do his live shows where he would come out of a coffin like at start of a show. You know.
Yeah. No, I don't
But
know.
yeah, not Slappy, but Smiley.
Slappy McGee.
Slappy the clown.
Hell's
Slappy
his
the
name.
frog.
Homie, don't play that.
Anyway, yeah, I think I read something like that. And, I mean, I'm not sure. I mean, but I think
That's something for
that's way,
our listeners
way,
and
way-
ourselves to look up later.
Yeah.
look up and see. Yeah,
But
the original shock rocker. Who was
mine was. It's two people for me, and I'm much younger than you guys, but mine was.
that? You ain't that much younger.
I'm 11 years younger than you, Scott.
No, you're
11.
not.
Yes, I am.
You're 7 years younger than me.
I'm 38 years old, Scott.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Hell no.
You're not old
I'm
enough to
30
even be here.
Yeah, I'm 39 in October.
We've been
No,
giving you
you're not.
alcohol.
William, tell him. I'm 39 in October.
When's your birthday?
October
what year?
12th,
What year?
84.
Yep. 84.
Yeah, you old bastard.
7 years younger.
Now I'm going to start cutting you mean old bastard. You damn ornery
Exactly
motherfucker.
like I said. You're 8 years younger than me.
years have
He
not
can't
been
do
kind
math.
to you.
You made him do math.
I just,
I know.
I was judging the book by its cover. Years have not been kind to Scott.
18 slices of pie.
Hey,
That's
Carol,
right.
don't get me started on you. God,
Oh my God.
you look like fucking Nixon
Like
that's
who?
still living.
Like who?
Nixon.
Nixon,
What?
the president.
Jay Hawkins.
I am not a crook.
Jay Hawkins sang, I put a spell on you.
Jay Hawkins.
Did he have a
What is his
stage
name?
name?
Smiley or something? Jay.
Did he have a stage name?
Fuck, I don't know.
Well,
You
what-
don't say. You don't
well-
say anything about it.
Ask Siri.
Anti-way.
Was he the original shock rocker?
No.
My first shock rock band, as a, growing up as a young strapping lad, I think it was either.
No, I think you're wrong.
I do too. And you. Keep
I don't want to say Gore
You
because
keep-
everybody knows Gore.
You
Well,
keep
you
talking
can say
about.
that. You
Nobody
say what
knows
your
Gore.
favorite
You
is.
keep talking about being a strapping
think
young
it's-
lad. And I never
was
saw
a strapping.
that.
I
He'll
still
be talking
am a
about
strapping young
holding
lad.
balls next.
Mine is Alice Cooper
Yeah.
or
There you go.
Why is it going to be two?
or Slipknot.
Okay.
So those are my two. But definitely, I saw Alice Cooper. I saw the music video. Feeding my Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I ain't evil. I'm just good looking. Starting a fight. You want me to keep singing?
No.
Baby, start cooking. I'm a hungry man.
You know
but
who-
I
you know who-
don't- Hold on. Want pizza. All right, go ahead. But yeah,
You know who played on that song? Feed My Frankenstein. The guitarist was Steve Vai. He
Who?
played.
He don't know who Steve Vai
You don't know
is.
who
I don't-
Steve Vai is?
no.
That's okay.
I
Yeah,
was
you're-
like one of the greatest
You're
guitar
way-
players
yes.
Well,
ever.
just like I didn't know
You're
who
wasting-
Nunu Betancourt
Seven
was.
string.
New.
Well, I didn't know who the fuck Nunu Betancourt was.
New.
But yeah, Steve Vai played guitar. Nicky Sixx played bass from Motley Crue
You know who Nicky
On that
Sixx is?
song.
on that song.
On that song.
So they recorded that song together.
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
hold
I
on.
didn't know.
This might help Chris. So, Steve Vai got famous because he played against the guy that played the Karate Kid.
Yeah. Crossroads.
Yeah. And- you remember the
Yeah,
movie
Crossroads.
Crossroads?
Yeah.
No, I remember Karate Kid.
Daniel LaRusso. Have you
Never
ever?
mind. Never mind.
Have you ever? Have you ever? Have,
All right. So you,
I'm just messing
who
with
played
you.
the Karate Kid?
Daniel LaRusso.
Yeah. What was the actor's name?
Don't know. Don't care. It's Daniel LaRusso, if you ask me.
That's right.
Anyway,
Ralph.
the actor played the movie called Crossroads.
Ralph Macchio? Or,
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
Ralph
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Ralph
whoa, whoa,
Macchio.
whoa, 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 whoa. Did he do it like a guitar battle with
Yes.
another
Yeah,
guy with
the
a long
devil.
hair
That was
guy?
Steve.
That was Steve
Vai.
Vai.
That was
Okay.
Steve Vai.
Oh, really?
Steve Vai
Steve-
plays
there
for
you
the
go.
devil.
I know
Yeah,
who that
Steve,
is now.
Steve Vai played the devil.
See, I
Where
know,
they had the.
I know how to work with Chris here. That's
Thank you.
Breaking it down.
Do you know where they got the idea for the Crossroads movie?
No.
Hank Williams Jr.
Charlie Daniels.
No, it was from who was the early black guitarist? Who was a great
Chuck
Chuck
guitarist.
Berry?
Charlie.
No, not Chuck Berry. He actually had a song talking about
B.B. King.
selling your soul.
B.B. King.
Oh, John Lee Hooker.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah,
it might have been, but
Yeah.
and I don't even know his name. I can't remember it. I'm drawing a blank, but yeah, that's
Yeah,
the
let me make
Crossroads-
sure I'm right because I play one of his songs in my show. Let me just
Yeah,
make sure.
look up. Yeah, the Crossroads. What inspired that movie?
No, I'm not going that far. I know what I'm looking for.
But no, yeah, that's
Oh no, it wasn't John Lee Hooker either. Now that I'm looking it up, I think that's not him. I'll come back to you. Go ahead.
But that's crazy. I didn't know that all that happened with Freeman.
Robert
Feed My
Johnson.
Frankenstein.
Robert Johnson. Thank you.
Robert Johnson.
Johnson.
There we go.
How do you
Yeah.
come up with that before me, man? Like, that's my stuff. Yeah, you got it. Robert Johnson.
Google.
Have you ever heard?
Yeah. So
The
yeah,
power of Google, baby.
Have you ever listened to any of
This-
Robert Johnson's stuff though?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So Crossroads. That Eric Clapton did that, and they always changed the words because they didn't want to sing the exact same words that Robert Johnson sang, just in case.
I saw it on Oh
Robert
Brother
John-
Where Art Thou.
Robert Johnson disappeared for a while, came back, and all of a sudden
Which
he was a
part?
really good guitar player. And
The
that's
black
and this whole rumor
guitar
started
player.
about
Oh.
him selling his soul to
He's
the
the one.
devil
that
Yeah.
sold- Yeah.
to be able to
Tommy?
get there. We're having two conversations there.
I know. It's the two things.
Well,
I'm listening to you, Trey. Go
Robert,
ahead.
Robert Johnson left, and there's a lot more to the story, but Robert Johnson disappeared for a while, came back, all of a sudden he was a really good guitar player, and everybody said he must have sold his soul to the devil to be able to play like that.
Just like Tommy.
And then all of a sudden, he had some really weird things happen after he got famous and stuff.
Is you is or use you ain't you Michael Stix.
And he had a dog.
And supposedly, I think that's where the Crossroads movie, I think that's where it comes from, was part of Robert Johnson, I think.
That's
I've seen his
crazy, though.
story.
Well, that I didn't know.
That was
So-
a good movie.
Oh yeah.
Let me get back to my shit though, because I'm mind fucked right now, because
That's crazy.
Nikki Sixx
And Steve Vai.
and Steve
Nikki
Vai
Sixx from Motley Crue
did that song.
played bass on Feed My Frankenstein.
Who was the drummer?
Um,
Was it like a little super group or?
I think I don't remember who the drummer. I want to say it was Randy Castilla. I don't think it was. That name's popping up for some reason. He might have played on a different song on the album.
Ryan Barfield and I guarantee.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Call a friend.
But yeah, they're actually on that song. Steve Vai played the guitar, and actually
Robert Bailey.
Robert Bailey played the drums.
I've never heard of him.
No.
Uh,
Mickey Curry played drums.
Mickey Curry.
Who did he play drums for? Can you name a couple? Is it on Wikipedia?
No clue.
Look him up on
I'll
Wiki.
tell you.
Sneaky peeky on the Wikipedia. What the hell was that? Jay, that was you. Are you sneaky peeking on the Wikipedia right now? Don't be Wikipedia on Sneakypedia. Yeah, nipple cock again. I'm back on that nipple goggy shit. Oh God. Let's
Anyway,
He played
but
with
so
Bryan Adams.
yeah, but,
Hall
he
and
played
Oates.
with
Played the Hall and
Cher.
Oh wow.
Tina
Tina Turner.
That's a
Cher.
Alice Cooper.
Calm the
David
fuck down.
Bowie.
Elvis Costello.
Wow.
Survivor.
Save me.
The Cult.
I can't take no more. No, that's he must have been a studio drummer.
yeah, I think
Yeah, he must have been
I
a
think he
studio
was.
drummer then.
Yeah, just
But so
like
so
Wikipedia
Alice,
just calls
Alice
him.
Cooper is actually a good one because he's one of the, I think, the leading shock rockers.
Yep.
So a fun fact for you for Alice Cooper, and I learned this today. You know,
Wayne's World.
I learned this from Daryl Gaynor today. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh my goodness.
You know? Do you know Alice Cooper used to babysit Keanu Reeves?
I did know that.
You did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's
I didn't-
cool,
I
ain't
didn't know
it?
that
That's
one.
pretty damn cool.
That is pretty cool.
So
But you know, Alice Cooper's actually.
What you
he's
think
a
about
smart-
Trey?
I'm
smart
trying to
dude.
think of
that
the whole
dude is
story,
a
but
golfer.
I'm thinking about
John Daly enjoys golfing.
I'm thinking
with
about
Alice Cooper.
Slash because Slash's mom used to do the art or whatever for David Bowie and some other people.
He's a hated man for some reason. Why is he a hated man?
Who?
David Bowie.
Who hates David
Yeah.
Bowie? Who
Yeah.
hates-
No,
I
no,
didn't
that, I'm talking about who did Lars hate? The Metallica.
Everybody.
They threw
Everybody.
darts at him.
Oh, that was
Kip
Kip
Winger.
Winger.
Kent Winger.
For the
Why did
band
they,
Winger.
Why did they hate that dude so much?
Because Winger was a.
Because of Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, well, it was. Winger was a. They were a metal band, but they were
Yeah.
kind of pop metal.
Yeah.
They were pop
They were a
metal.
little bit more on the
A little
pop
too
side.
cute.
And Metallica was just.
And I must say this. I've never seen Lars Ertz get in a fight, but I believe he'd get his ass whooped. He talks a lot of shit.
Well,
when
maybe
Lars
you and
who?
him can have a celebrity.
Arch,
A celebrity
Lars
match.
Urch.
The large
He
church.
used to be my favorite drummer, man, but he's just too vocal or something. I don't know.
He should be your favorite drummer because he can't keep time either.
That's the damn truth.
He's-
That's the damn truth. He really.
You know
he
who else is actually a really good drummer in that band is James Hetfield.
He is. He
Seriously.
did, no. They was, I don't know where it was, but they switched roles.
I think they do that
I
a lot.
really wish we should do that one damn song. Let me
We
jump
should
on
do
the
it.
mic.
No.
You jump
No,
on
we
the
can do
drums.
it.
No,
I
you
can-
do it.
You
We
get
need
on
to
the
teach you how to
bass.
play the guitar. That'd be a better deal.
Fuck that. I'll fucking. I'll
Yeah,
steal the
we'll
show.
just turn it down.
People
Make
be
it look
like-
like you're playing the guitar.
Leave Chris on the stage. Leave
Yeah.
Chris front. Man, that'd be fucking chanting.
You're right.
Okay.
They'll be
Yeah,
chanting.
let's do it. Let's do it, Trey.
They'll be chanting also.
And I
With,
wanna- you
they'll
know what
also,
song
hold
I
on, Chris.
wanna-
Hold on, Chris. They'll be chanting, but they'll also be carrying pitchforks and torches.
Hey, we can get him.
Get
up-
Shrek off the stage.
We'll get him to get up and sing some AC/DC.
Oh, there you go.
That or little pig, let me in.
I could play. I could play.
Hey, I know Green Jelly.
Oh, we know
But
it.
you'll have to do it on drums, but it's simple.
I can do it on drums.
I think the
Jam
only
again,
problem
please.
is the only problem that I see with that. So there's 4 of us. So the listeners probably don't know this is actually like the band Consumed and Carol. But the problem with that, Chris, is that I think you're the only one that can't play multiple instruments.
All I gotta do is fucking sing.
You're just gonna be the singer?
Yeah, I ain't picking up a guitar.
Okay, good. So
That's good.
I'm a
We'll
good
get him to
rock
get
in
up and
the
sing
mic.
Highway to Hell, and I can play the
But-
drums to it.
yeah.
But do you know all the
How about
lyrics
that?
to? Do you know all the
I'll
lyrics to
fucking
one
do it.
song?
We'll do it. We're gonna fucking do it. No,
you know all the
no, we're
lyrics
gonna
to one
do
song?
No, let's do something else. Let's do.
no Highway. We got to do Highway to Hell
I
because
want
you're
to
gonna
dress
lead
up.
the
Though.
Highway to
Can I
Hell.
dress up?
But I played the lead
Dress
already.
up as
though.
what?
That's right.
But I need
wanna
to be
come
playing
out-
something else.
I
I need
want
to
to
play
come
bass.
out as like
No.
a demon or something.
We still have 2 conversations going.
So we're gonna open up. Would you singing? You want me
Yes.
to open it? The show?
No. We're gonna switch it up.
We have to do it in the middle when everybody's
I can,
there.
I can
If
feel it right now. I'm like, oh yeah, motherfuckers, it's time to fucking rock now. All this bullshit's behind
And then
us.
Trick-
Now it's my time.
You know what can happen? Then Trey can start up, and
Yeah.
I'll put my guitar down and get behind the drums while
Yeah.
you walking up front while he's doing it, and then I'll come over.
Except it's faster than that.
Don't tell me a tempo, bitch, because I turn around to you all the time and say, "We're not playing a fucking slow song,
Here we
Chris."
go.
All right, we get
All right.
off. We don't ran the
Yeah.
fuck off the rails again.
Not bad.
All right,
We're talking about shock rock. That's the way to shock everybody is having you singing.
we're gonna
We in the
we're gonna
fucking
talk
ditch.
about this after the show, though. We're gonna do this shit. We're gonna do this shit because I'm fucking pumped
Okay,
for it.
okay.
I've
This
always
is-
wanted the front man position, and now's my chance, and I want to take
All right.
it.
This is to be continued later on.
Yeah.
We,
All right,
maybe
shot
something
rock.
happened.
Shot rock. All right. So my shot rock band again was Alice Cooper and Slipknot. Slipknot
So
was a game changer in the shot rock community
so
because
Alice
they
Cooper.
made sense and it was cool.
So is Alice Cooper your first choice, or
I think
is it
Alice Cooper is because Alice Cooper is just a cool fucking dude, and I love all their songs. I really do. I can listen to that.
Well, and from our generation, he kind of started the shock rock
Yeah.
thing. I mean, there was a couple
That
guys
was before our
before
generation.
him. Well, yeah, it was before our generation, but I remember
Yeah, Scott's generation.
that Mike picked that up, Trey. We heard it.
Mike's working great.
That was
tonight.
good. I like that.
No hell, that wasn't. That wasn't good.
That wasn't an accident.
Oh, I'm
That's
sorry.
your
Is
niece.
this
That's your
on?
niece.
I ain't but a couple
Hey,
months
baby.
older than you, son of a bitch.
Scott's been voting since 1974.
Hey, Kenzie Poo.
But
Scott voted for George McGovern for president.
George.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my two, and
It was supposed to only be one, but
well,
anyway, break,
well, I will.
break
I
the
will-
rules, Chris.
I'm a-
Go ahead.
No, I put Slipknot as my honorable mention.
Oh, you
Slipknot, but Alice Cooper is my shot. That's my number one shot rock.
Get an
band.
honorable mention with your
And
guess?
you know, I knew most people knows Alice Cooper through Wayne's World in my generation.
What?
But I listen to a lot older music.
But he's still going though. Like he's still touring
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah,
He's still
I know.
recording
Still
albums.
tour now.
Well, I know that, but you know, you got to have the following. You know, most of his following is old motherfuckers like him. I'm just kidding. Scott.
Hold on now.
I'm just kidding.
Dang.
Hey, be careful now. I'm going to be his age in a couple months.
But you know, Wayne's World when you know he did the. You want to call it a cameo, Scott? Is it a cameo?
No, that's
Alice
what, that's what
Cooper.
it was. It was cameo.
Well, when he did Wayne's World, I was like, holy! You know, when I first watched,
We're not worthy.
yeah, I was
We're
like,
not
that's
worthy.
fucking Alice Cooper, and you know the song Frankenstein. I was like, I literally
Feed
have,
my Frankenstein.
I've literally never heard that song. I was like, God damn, I've never heard that song. I've heard a lot of Alice Cooper. I've never heard that song, but it's badass, and I love that song. Now that's like one of my favorite songs by him.
You probably had you never heard I know you probably heard Poison when it came out. You're probably
Poison?
listening to that. But
Yeah.
so you never heard like School's Out,
I've heard School's Out. Yes,
but did you know it was him?
I'm
though?
18.
yes, I know it was him.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I know.
No, that was a lot of his earlier stuff.
No, I don't
I'm
know.
18, and
Well, Feed My Frankenstein was pretty old too, though, right?
yeah, that
So
come out
it was
in 80.
prior-
Feed My Frankenstein was I think on the album after Trash, which had
How do you know this
Poison. Well, I used to love Alice
I did
Cooper. Well,
too,
still
but I
do,
don't know that.
mean,
Working on the farm.
He's the type of dude back in the day you wouldn't sit on his bed. He had a lot of time to himself. You know what I'm
but
saying?
no, but
There was a lot
so-
of tissues and Vaseline empty.
When Poison
buckets.
came out, I had the cassette tape that had just Poison on one side and it had another song on the other side. And I have no idea what
Did
it was.
did it have the devil's tongue sticking out?
No, I don't remember the case. I just remember the tape itself.
I
But-
remember,
so I had it in my little Walkman, and so when I was
remember the Poison case. It
that's
had,
okay. I was finished.
Well, you said you don't remember the case. I was trying to tell you what the picture was. It was a picture of Alice looking down, and he had a shirt with.
Are we
the
on
case.
first
Wait,
name basis now?
Wait,
Is
he had
Alice?
he had chains and stuff too. Like
Yeah, but he had a picture of his face on his
on his shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like looking out right here.
You hear this, Trey?
But I remember like I feel like he had chains around the picture too. I'll have to look it up. But anyway, I was just saying I used to cut like mow the lawn and I had my headphones on and I would listen to that song over and over and over and over. Never flip the tape. I just rewound it and listened to it again.
Hey, did your
I
hair
lo-
used
I
to
still
get
love
caught
that
the
song.
damn adjustable part up top?
My hair used to do all kinds of awesome things.
Y'all remember that? They had the adjustable steel, you know, and your damn hair would get fucking pinched in.
I was like
pull your damn hair out. when
two
you
little
take-
flat pieces of
Yes.
wire.
Yeah. But anyway,
Chris, anyway, have you ever seen Alice Cooper live?
I ain't.
Oh,
I tell you what,
I've
man.
seen Alice Cooper.
I ain't neither.
I've seen Alice Cooper
Shut the fuck up.
a couple times, but his shows are, it's epic. Like on Feed My Frankenstein.
Is it like Reba?
Is this
Reba.
what you showed your 2-year-old daughter?
Carrie Underwood is what it.
5-year-old.
Or 5-year-old daughter a couple months
But
ago?
hold on.
Fuck that. He showed Alice Cooper chopping somebody's head off. Talking about, Skylar, look at that shit right there. That shit's cool. And Sierra walks in like, fucking for real, Scott?
It's
Skylar
when-
said, God damn.
It's when
This was an hour after they got home from church.
it's when he cuts his own head off, or he has the guys put him in the guillotine and cut his head off.
Check this out, Scott.
Hey,
This is bad
Chris,
shit right here.
Chris, they put him in the guillotine.
The guillotines.
Put him in the guillotine.
I just wanted to translate it for Chris.
Anyway, no, but on Feed My Frankenstein, he actually has a part where, like during the guitar solo of the song, the crew come up and they're dressed as like executioners, come and grab him, and it's this whole scene. They carry him to this big thing. They hook him up to it, and it's got like it looks like some kind of power station type thing. You know, it's got like
The Transformers.
yeah, Transformers up and all, you know, and they strap him in, you know, the solo's going, you know, they play and you watching all this, and then one of the executioners takes the control and flips the switch, you know, and everything starts, you know, all the lights come on, you know, and he's sitting there doing that, you know, like he's getting shot, and smoke fills up where you can't see him. When the smoke clears, it's this giant 10-foot Alice Cooper looking like a monster, you know. And I mean, he's actually 10 foot tall, walking out on stage and singing the rest of the song. It's
like what's his name from? Oh my God, Iron Maiden.
yeah, Eddie.
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 That's what Alice Cooper does stuff like that. I mean, it's a show when you go watch it, and it's like that.
God
I mean,
damn.
and
It's an experience.
Yeah, it is an experience, and it's something to watch, something to behold. It's Trey, you got some issues going.
What you got going on behind the bar?
Why is your trash up here?
Yeah, Scott.
Somebody's trashing my bar back here.
Bartender, why don't you throwing shit away?
It wasn't supposed to be where it was. It's up here with my spread.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Shouldn't have been
Trey.
here.
I'm sorry.
Have
That's
you
my
ever
fault.
seen Alice Cooper in concert?
I just got through
Twice.
saying that.
I'm just kidding, just joshing you.
All right, so favorite 80s hair band. Inside joke. Go ahead.
All right, Carol, what you got for us?
You skipping over William?
Yep.
Okay.
He's not worthy.
We're doing
All right,
diagonal.
So,
It's an open forum, so anybody.
so
can
I'm gonna go with
Tic tac toe.
Twisted Sister because I
Ooh, that's
think
good.
I think they shot
We're
a lot
not
of people.
gonna take it. No.
Hey, you know that what did he say that song was based off of? Glory, Glory, Hallelujah. Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't watch those type of movies.
Why?
No, what movies?
What are you going to do
With your life.
I want to rock.
I want to rock. No.
Anyway,
So I think when Twisted Sister come out, I think they kind of shocked everybody with the makeup and the glam and just their songs.
They did.
Going
What they run
overboard.
from
Yeah.
1972 to 2016, I think is what I'd read.
well, that's exactly what I'm looking
Oh,
What was
well,
the lead singer's name?
D. Snyder.
at. D. Snyder.
D. Snyder.
He actually had
D. Snyder.
back in
Well, I think he did it. That that's an ugly dude, man. He's got a nose.
He's got
like,
a
ain't nobody-
schnoz, don't he?
Yeah, I
That
think that's why they
motherfucking
started.
schnoz is
He
like,
He's got a
Actually-
cool speaking voice, though.
he's got a cool.
oh yeah, he's got his Google. Yeah.
He's got a cool singing voice. His voice is
I know. I'm just.
also, I mean, as a singer, but he actually starred in the movie. Remember that Strange?
oh,
movie?
strange. Yeah, did
Come
he
out
write
and-
that movie?
yeah,
or-
he wrote
yeah,
that
yeah,
movie.
he wrote that movie.
He wrote and played the character and all.
Yeah, he was from a strange land, but I mean, they did have good music, and even their videos kind of shock you a little bit or whatever, and they dressed wild. And,
Yeah.
I mean-
And they were ones that was on Tipper Gore's radar for the PMRC.
oh, really?
Yeah, and he actually showed up.
What's the PMRC?
Oh my God, we had a whole episode on this.
I know.
I don't remember no damn acronyms like
John Bird was on the show. We talked about.
that. All I heard from John was like, "Get him, yeah, ha,
Now it's got some booze in it.
yeah, that goddamn
No,
jello
the-
shot, woo."
The parental guidance. What
Yeah,
was the
it was a.
parental advisory stickers?
Yeah, the explicit.
Oh,
Explicit. Yeah.
okay, all right.
You had a lot of-
when you
had a
used to
lot
go
of-
and raise and
I got you.
Congressman's wives formed this group to try and.
Yeah. And Tipper Gore was one of the kind of head on head with
Yeah, she was like the head lady.
to D.
head-
But D.
heading
Snyder,
up the thing.
but D. Snyder literally came in and say what you want about his politics now, but back then, like he came in completely ready to tear everybody to shreds.
Oh, and he did, too.
He
He
absolutely
did.
did.
I remember.
I mean, he came
I
in-
remember that.
I guess they were expecting some long-haired rock and roll
Somebody
person who
that's-
was
Some dumb guy.
dumb,
that
and
just-
he came in. I mean, he
Yeah.
had his.
Well, the guy's not dumb at all. I mean,
Well, he's
he's
not
just
dumb.
smart.
He's smart. Yeah.
But he came in and showed everybody that these rock and rollers that put makeup on and wear crazy clothes.
Yeah, there's
aren't-
more to him than just that.
Right.
And he. I mean, I think he shut all of them because I remember watching that. The whole hearing.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, which I was young.
I remember.
Well, I
that
watch it
vaguely.
even now, and you go,
Yeah, and you can go back and watch it on YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, and it's like I mean, everything they tried to ask him or something. I mean, he had an answer for it. And I
Yep.
mean, he shredded them. I thought,
Unlike Lars, you don't like the music, huh? Huh?
You trying to steal the music?
I shut down Napster, huh? I'll shut down your ass, huh?
you start off so strong, and then you let me down just as quick. You build me up, Buttercup, and then you break me down.
that's a pretty good one there, though, Carol. That's
yeah, that's
That is a good one.
Twisted Sister.
that's my choice. That's the best I could come
I didn't even
up
think
with.
of them either.
I'm
Scott,
surprised.
did you say something? Did you say anybody for that? You didn't, did you?
I hadn't
No.
yet.
Skipped you.
And again, I'm a piggyback off of Chris. I guess Alice Cooper would probably be my number
Yeah.
one,
Yeah.
just because. I mean,
Because Chris chose him.
but no,
Yeah, because that's what we're going to do is follow what Chris says.
He always follows me.
He does.
Even when playing music, he follows me. He's like, "Oh, you going there?" I'm like, "Oh, yeah."
Well, we don't have a choice. We have to follow.
yeah, we had to follow you.
Like, oh, guess what? This is a slow song
And it
now.
ain't like you going there. It's like, God damn, he's going there. I gotta
Goddamn,
go
Chris is
there
playing
too.
this song now in the middle of this one. All right, let's do it.
We're going to the chorus early today.
Or we're not
We're
even,
not gonna stop.
We're
All
not
right.
even, we're not
All
even
right.
doing the
All
chorus
right.
on this song.
All right,
Okay.
hey, look, we're paying attention, to Scott.
Oh, shit, Scott, the song's over. We didn't need
Oh,
that
we
last.
just gonna
We didn't need that
stop
last
in the
verse.
middle of the song.
We didn't need that last verse.
Anyway, yep. Alice Cooper, I would say, would be my number one by a long shot. But I do have another band, and I don't know if you'd call them shock rock or not. I would call them shock rock just because their first couple of albums, the way they look, the way they presented themselves and all, would be Mudvayne.
Ooh,
Oh yeah.
And
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I don't know if
they fucked me up when they come on the sound. I was like,
yeah,
crazy motherfucker. With
And I don't know if you
the
exactly call them
dread beard.
shock rock.
Oh,
but
they were shock rock.
But I think so too, especially the first album.
Motherfucker had bugles on his face.
Oh,
The damn bass player had bugles. Oh no, the guitar
No,
player.
the guitar player.
Like the cracker.
Bugles. He had bugles
They
glued to his
bugles.
fucking face.
Black bugles.
I was
on
so
his
not
face.
that cool. I used to put them on my fingertips.
Yeah, they glued him on his face. And when I first saw that video, I was like,
I will eat
"Who
them
the
bugles.
fuck are these guys? Jesus Christ, they're fucking awesome!" And you know, everybody saw the Dig video, right?
Yeah.
That shot, I was like,
That's what
Fuck.
they came out to when we saw him
Yeah.
at the House of the Blues.
Speaking of
I
that,
want to hear this. Yes.
Speaking of that, we went and saw me and Ryan, my brother, went and saw Mudvayne.
They had Hell Yeah, Mudvayne,
They opened up for Disturbed.
and Disturbed. Yeah,
That was a goddamn show right there.
Me and Ryan had
balcony seats.
we had the VIP seats.
Yeah.
We were sitting up there.
Comfortably.
Yeah, me and Ryan were sitting there waiting for the show to start, and
Farm aid, baby.
right before Mudvayne came on.
Y'all saw it. Did you
I
see
hear
this?
somebody. Yeah, y'all happened to be up there and walking. William was like, "Hey, what are y'all doing here?" You know, I was talking to William. He's like, "How'd y'all get these seats?" And I was like, hey, "You know, VIP, we paid for them." And then talked to William. It was you and Jonathan.
Jonathan, yeah.
Talked to them for a minute, and then William was like, "We going to get front row before Mudvayne starts." And so I was like, "Y'all are?" He's like, "Yeah, we gotta make our trip. We can't make our way down to the front row." And I was like, "Okay." Me and Ryan was sitting there talking about, do they not know there's gonna be a big fucking mosh pit when Mudvayne starts?
Y'all didn't, did you?
Didn't know.
So me and Ryan were sitting up there.
So y'all knew.
We knew the house lights were still on. But at the time, I was like, Ryan, look. I was like, there's William and Jonathan. They were making their way up to the
Right
front.
in
And
the
they got
fucking
right
middle.
up in the middle of the front row. And me and Ryan was, and I mean, it was about time for Mudvayne to hit the show. House lights went down. Mudvayne comes out, and didn't they start with Dig?
Yeah.
I think they did.
They did.
Come out.
And y'all got sucked in.
No, and they were up there.
No, the fucking crowd was like,
They were up
like
there.
this.
Me-
The whole crowd was moving like this.
and me and Ryan had bird's eye view. Now we looking,
So
and
y'all
we
sitting there sipping on your straws like, ha
Yeah.
look at these motherfuckers.
and we were watching William and Jonathan like
Get
we're
sucked
talking about that they fixing to get it because you can see it swelling behind them, getting
And then
bigger.
the fucking mosh pit happened
Get-
right fucking
get-
behind
yeah.
us.
It-
Right behind
It
us.
was swelling. Then the mosh pit started,
I
and
can see-
it started out
I
with
can see Jonathan now. Hey, cuz.
hey, that's exactly what they did.
Something's happening.
The mosh pit started, and it got bigger and got bigger. And now me and Ryan's in the balcony looking, got bigger, and it just kept growing and growing and growing. And we sitting there watching William and Jonathan watching the band, and all of a sudden it was like
They getting sucked in.
they started getting hit.
No. I'm
Sorry.
going to tell y'all what the fuck happened in that swell.
They about to lose their life, and then we see them making their way out. We were laughing like they didn't stay
Hey.
there too long.
Let me tell you what happened now. While this shit was doing this, there was a skinny chick beside me. She fell down, and I picked her up. And in front of me, there was a fat chick. And while that swell was going, she fell in front of me. So I had to pick her up. I said, Jonathan, we're getting the fuck out of here. I said, let's fuck in the middle of Dig now. I was like, we getting the fuck out of this motherfucker. I can't do this shit. I can't save another bitch. I swear to God. And
Jonathan was already gone.
we almost had to fucking fight to get out of here.
Jonathan was already on the balcony with Ryan Scott.
Damn, what the hell happened to Will?
I told him to come
Oh,
on.
it's fucking nuts, dude. It's crazy.
It was crazy because we had it. I mean, like I say, we were in the balcony, and I spotted them when they got up to the front. And I was telling Ryan, I was like, "Look at them!" I was like, "They right at the front row," and I mean, it was picture perfect. You can see this. You can see this mosh pit building behind them.
Pandemonium
And
sets in.
at that point, they had no clue. And we're sitting here watching, looking at them, looking at the mosh pit, looking at them, and this thing is just growing and growing and getting bigger. And I mean, all of a sudden, it got right to their back door. They sit there and watch. I can remember watching and seeing them going. When
Can't you
people
see- can't you see-
hitting the back of them, and then it got violent. I was like, we
William
saw 'em making their
William
way
probably
out.
has sporadic blinking.
No, I saved 2 chicks' lives that night. 2 chicks' lives that night got saved. A fat chick and a skinny chick.
I would have loved to have been there to see that day. I bet they had no idea what they was about to get into.
We did.
They didn't.
We did
They
not.
didn't.
And they come out there. Dum, dum, bam, ticka, dum, bam. I was like, I was like, dum, dum, bam, ticka, dum, bam. They did it like 2 times. They did it like speed.
They were jacked up.
Dude, they were fucking
and they
wide
got the crowd.
open.
They got
Oh
the
my
crowd.
God.
fucking- the crowd was going insane.
Was that
I
dude?
was like,
Did he like sound like he does on the album?
Yeah, and the dude was like,
Or that fucking doing that
guitar
shit?
player.
Yeah.
Was leaning, doing his leaning shit. I was like, this is fucking awesome. And then I got hit, and I was like, fuck.
We're
I
under
swear,
attack.
it was like this right here. The crowd was doing this the whole
Mayday.
time.
Charlie's everywhere.
Mayday.
Got to go.
Crazy shit.
All right. So where the fuck were we? See what we do.
I think
Mudvayne was mine.
Oh,
Alice
Shot
Cooper and
Rock.
Mudvayne.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shot Rock. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
William?
this,
Yeah. Sure. What was yours?
Well, mine was Mudvayne.
hey, it could still
But-
be Mudvayne.
Yeah,
still
it's
can.
open for them. We can talk
Number
about
2 would be Marilyn Manson.
God damn.
Oh,
That's mine.
So that.
Well, that's one of mine. Go.
So that's why when I said Mudvayne, you were giving me the fucking
Yeah, I
evil
said,
eye.
bitch, I
You were
know
looking.
you knew
I was
I-
wondering why William was looking at me like, God damn,
Oh,
you
yeah.
son of a bitch.
Yeah, that dude was fucked up.
What? He's got a whole
I
new set of
remember-
lawsuits that are named after him.
Really?
Marilyn Manson v. blah 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 blah. Several.
I thought he was doing all right.
No, hell, he was the one that they got the big lawsuit, right? That they said that they were trying to accuse him for the school shootings, for suicides, for like all kinds of murders, like whatever they could pin on him. Said it was because of him and his music, and they were like, "That's so stupid." I don't know. I'm not giving my opinion. I'm just saying what I read.
Yeah, well, he
I
had
saw it on the
he had
internet.
a lot
Must be
of,
true.
A lot of lawsuits, but I mean, lately his lawsuits have been, you
Well,
know,
a little personal.
yeah, a little more personal. But yeah,
We're not talking about that. We're talking about the music. We're talking about the being
Sandy
a shock
Hook
rocker.
The Sandy Hook, was it Sandy Hook?
No.
No, it was
Columbine.
Columbine, yeah, yeah. The Columbine thing was that's what they tried to blame
It's a
him
stretch.
for. It was.
Right.
They always try to blame the
That-
music.
They
Always.
said both of the guys were big Marilyn Manson fans. I mean, they might have been, but still,
That
you
don't
can't.
make him his fault.
Yeah,
No,
well,
you-
we can't get into that.
Yeah, we can't. Yeah,
But yeah, that's.
we can't
But
do
anyway, but he did have.
Who
he-
removes their own ribs so they can suck their own dick?
God damn it!
Right.
Wait, I'm hoping you wouldn't say that. Shit. Shit.
What?
That's
That's some shock rock
That's
shit.
a
there.
rumor.
You just.
Yeah, that's. I don't. That never was
that's a rumor.
true, was it?
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I sucked my own dick with some fava beans. What the fuck?
That's awesome. I hope we have.
Hey, look at
Can
Kel.
that be the sound
Look at
bite?
Kel. I'll be here for 3 hours tomorrow editing this shit.
But 2 weeks down the road.
All right. Yeah. So you were going.
Episode 9.
Y'all actually used a song for Marilyn
It'll-
Manson in one of y'all's haunted houses.
Oh yeah.
Which one? Tourniquet. Yes.
No,
No,
we used Beautiful People.
But y'all used Tourniquet before Beautiful People. I remember.
Did we?
Yes, it started. It was a bass line. Oh,
you might be right.
She likes the cream when
William
I fall
saying no.
asleep. Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
William said no.
That was 30 years ago.
We used
Y'all know y'all was
Disturbed. We used
rocking.
Disturbed,
Y'all was
didn't we?
rocking 2 12-inch PV speakers with horns.
Oh yes.
Yep.
Peevees.
Yep. And
But you
With the
had
Black
your fucking,
Widows.
you had your damn effects. That's how you got the Hellraiser voice.
yeah.
We have such sights to show you.
That's not what I said.
What'd you say?
He said, "Welcome to Hell, Razor."
I said. I started off by saying, "Hi, my name is Trey Davis." Just so everybody would
Probably
know.
did. But we had a badass room, but they had the technical, advantage of the lights and the fucking. That's why I hate it. I was like, let's go in there and cut their goddamn cords. I
Everybody
bet
hated
we'll
it.
fucking win without that goddamn sound system.
We built that whole room on the outside, the little studio room. We
Yeah.
built that on the outside of the actual room.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know. I remember. Y'all did it with lanterns, and y'all was out there. At
I
night.
built the shit without a square and
Lanterns?
then put a square on it, and it was perfect.
You
I
fucking
swear to
lying.
God.
That's because when
Am
he
I
went to
lying?
get when he went to get the square, I squared it, and I was like, "Good job, William."
Lying bitch.
So William came back and was like, "Look what I did, man! Hell yeah,
No.
yeah."
Who was all in your, it was you, Trey, Doug Ingle, and
Who?
was
Who the
it
fuck is Doug Ingle?
Doug Ingle. Doug Ingle was in
No.
your room. Yes, it was.
Who was that, Trey?
And
Never heard that
I've
name.
never heard Doug. Who
No,
the fuck is
Jonathan's sister's boyfriend,
All right, you going off the
Right.
rails, Chris?
that? Was
Trey.
Michael.
Michael. Yeah.
It was Michael, Regina, Jonathan, me, and Trey.
Yeah.
Fucking excuse me, motherfucker.
Yeah. So I don't even
Don't
remember
be
Regina's.
fucking me.
I don't even remember
I'm
Regina's.
trying not
boyfriend.
to.
All right. So you lost, Chris.
Yeah, you lost.
What?
Who's Doug Ingle? I thought that was a comedian.
No, I swear Doug
That's Doug
Ingle.
Ingvall.
I swear.
Hey, Bill Ingvall.
Bill,
I thought he
here's
was
your sign.
Trey.
Jeff
Trey.
Foxworth.
Trey.
If you.
That was a good move, Bill.
What'd you jump for, Chris?
All right, Marilyn Manson. So that was yours.
Oh yeah,
Trey.
What was your favorite song by him?
beautiful people.
It was a beautiful. That was a. It was
That
like
fucking shit.
it was the drums that got.
I
And then
like,
the fucking the heavy.
how tight it was.
Yeah.
I liked his cover. I liked his cover of "Sweet Dreams" by the
I
Eurythmics.
did too.
Oh yeah, that was good.
I
That
like
was
it
a cool
too.
song.
That was
Cool way
the
to do
first
that.
single, wasn't it? I think.
Was it?
I think
that's
so.
that's the shit you know. That's not.
That,
you
yeah,
know that kind of
because I
stuff.
remember that's the first time I ever heard of
Dreams
Marilyn
made of
Manson.
these.
Oh, wow, my. Yeah, that's
And
good stuff.
at that point, the whole band was using.
Whoa.
The whole band was using like they were using like a movie star and a serial killer. They were combining the names. Like you had Marilyn Manson from Marilyn Monroe and Charles Manson. You had, I think, the bass player.
That ain't what he's laughing about. But go ahead. I'm listening.
Chris just showed me something funny.
Oh, it was funny.
But I mean, when Marilyn Manson first
Must
started,
be behind the pearl.
but what,
Must be a tiny little dingy behind the pearl.
Wasn't that what they did? They all used a name of like the first name of a movie star and then a last name of a serial
Who
killer.
else did it?
But you had Marilyn Manson, obviously from Marilyn Monroe and
Right.
Charles Manson, and then I think the bass player was Madonna Wayne Gacy.
Oh, you're
shit.
talking about the band members? No, I didn't know
members.
that.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
The
either.
band members, yeah, they all used
See,
names.
this is the useless information that Scott
That we
knows.
need to know.
Yeah.
But
We need to
but he
know.
knows it
Obviously
all. though.
Madonna, and then John.
I
Wayne
used to
Gacy,
go to
so-
his house. They used to, y'all have like your mom's house, the one you used to live in, and the practice trailer behind it, right? It
Yeah.
used to be two trailers.
But
he had
back in the day,
every
it was
fucking
their
movie.
house,
It
and their
had-
fucking bedroom was a stage
Had
with
a stage in the
drums
bedroom.
and
At his
fucking-
mom's house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
When
Yeah,
they were
I
teenagers.
didn't get to experience that, unfortunately.
You didn't get the good shit then.
Yeah, I didn't get to.
You weren't old
With
enough to hang out
Stan.
with us.
I wish I was. I would have.
Wasn't it with
Daddy
Stan?
made.
We had a room, a bedroom. We painted the room black, so
Yeah.
it'd be like a darked out like
And
a stage.
I told Scott.
You got
Nick-
high after 30 seconds because of the smell of spray paint.
and it had a stage built in there, so when you walk in, it's like, damn, are we in a fucking Coliseum? The hell's up? This is-
That's all.
I tried to get a drink and they looked at me funny.
Can I see your ID?
Tried to pick up this girl. It was his mama. I said, "Hey, baby, come here often." Yeah, it's my house.
I fucking love that, dude. I love that your mom was cool enough to let y'all do that shit, dude. I mean,
That's
that is
fucking
badass,
awesome,
man.
yeah.
I love that.
Yep. She
My
was.
parents. I'm turning the power off.
Yep.
It's 9:00.
But then when we practice at my house, we get the cops called on us.
God.
How many times?
We were in the middle of the songs, and next thing you hear is Jonathan's drum. What the fuck?
The power went out. I told you. I told you.
I
Turn
told
it
you.
down.
God damn it.
And we practiced at my house, and the cops would show up.
Yeah. No shit.
Dad was an asshole about
He
that.
was.
but-
He went to the breaker box right at the, and I'd go down and he'd walk off and I'd say, Psh, "We gonna fucking practice."
Come back, do it again.
Well, I tell you, boy, you owe me $50.
Motherfucker.
My key won't fit that lock. That's my lock.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I was actually home that day that Jason tried to come get the trailer, and Dad
and-
had
yeah.
cut the locks and put different locks.
Yeah.
on. And
I said, "Okay."
I was like, wow. I didn't know. I was because I knew Dad was mad, and then you obviously was mad, but it was Jason that he came and tried to back up to the trailer, and Dad had a different lock on the tongue, and Jason come up to the porch and knocked on the door and said, "Hey, Mr. Tommy, my key for some hold on,
Hey! Oh!
we had a goddamn break for
We had an agreement.
that goddamn
Tell your story. Go
Tell
ahead.
it. What did he say?
what Wob? Let me tell you about Wob.
Tell me about the weak ass bladder.
Let me tell you what Carol's got going on. He's got
Man
that
down. Man down.
man down. But anyway, Jason Price back. He had the black Chevrolet with the split rail logo on the back.
Yep.
Not or was it Peterbilt? It was split rail.
Split rail.
It was split rail.
It looked like a Peterbilt.
Yeah, I designed that at the old company I used
He
to work.
came up, poor Jason. He in the middle of this, and he come and Dad being Dad. Goddamn right, they owe me fucking money. You ain't moving that trailer. And Jason said, "Okay, yes, sir." It's fucking. I don't know what happened after that, but I knew there was
That's
a
what
lot
he-
of tension.
I think
We
he
went
got
to
Jonathan.
we went to Florence and we went and bought a 16 by 6 or 16 by 8 by 8. The next week
Yeah.
we went and bought that.
You remember the old trailer that we had when I first came back from Manning with the wooden doors?
Yeah.
I told Chris about this one time. Had wooden doors. Only one really stayed up there on the hinge.
Dude,
And we had bungee cords holding them shut
remember when we played
And-
in Hartsville?
at Regina's birthday party?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we left and it came off the tongue and went,
Yeah.
went in the
to
neighbor's
somebody's
yard.
yard.
At
So-
the golf course?
And
Yeah.
no, not the golf course, the country club. So right
Country
across
club,
the
yeah.
street from the country club, we were leaving there, and I'm driving my little S10, pulling this little piece of shit trailer with bungee
Copper
cords.
Thieves trailer.
But yeah, this was before that. But bungee cords holding the door shut, and I go around the curve. I'm not even going that fast. It comes off the truck and goes into this yard in this guy's flower beds. So we get out the truck and we all get out and we go to get this thing. The owner of the house comes out and he's actually really cool about it. He's like, "Oh, it happens. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal." And we're offering to like help him pay for whatever. He said, "Don't worry about it." So the guy helps us get the trailer back on the truck and we leave. 2 weeks later, because I live right down the road, I used to live right down the road from there. 2 weeks later, go by, the dude has a brick wall built up around his flower bed that is still there today. And every time I drive by, I actually took my kids by there one day and I say, "You see that brick wall? That's because of me."
That's at Presswood, right?
Right across,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
country
yeah,
club, yeah. So the other time that the trailer came off was I was
didn't
going
never-
to what
You
I was
never
going
give
down.
him any money for that. For him
He
doing
didn't.
that?
I know. I offered him. I offered to help pay for
You should
something.
have went and put like $1,000 in the mailbox.
I'm
I should.
surprised that you did
Man,
that, Trey.
we had contracts that my dad made us sign.
I didn't know this,
We
by
didn't
the
have
way. He
money
told
to
me
do
the
that.
story.
We didn't have money to do that. But I had another time was we were going to practice one day at Williams' house, and I'm driving down the road in my little S10, pulling that little piece of shit trailer, and when it was a gravel road at the time. All of a sudden, I catch something in the corner of my eye in my rearview mirror, and it's a trailer that looks just like mine going by me. And I turn around.
Dad Rutledge was just like my trailer.
This trailer in my rearview mirror goes by me, and it goes into the ditch. And
You like, I ain't it for that guy.
Man,
man,
that must suck.
tough luck, brother. Well, look out. So we get
Should have
out.
put them safety chains on or something.
Shit, I don't think my truck had safety chains, or the trailer didn't have them. I had bungee cords holding the door shut. We didn't have safety chains.
That's
get-
fucking hard.
we'll
That's
get out
worse
and-
than your trailer.
And so everybody, all the little kids in the neighborhood, there's no adults that come out. It's all kids in the neighborhood that happen to be outside playing because it's a beautiful day. Go, "Hey, let's go help this guy get the trailer out." And all of a sudden, there's all these kids and me, and I think William came out, and we're grabbing this trailer and pulling it out of the ditch. That was a good time. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Or did you see it go in there and say, "I ain't touching that shit. I'm gonna wait for to get somebody else to
I
do
was
it."
out there.
I can see we thought,
I didn't do that.
I ain't doing it. Let them fucking kids get that out.
Hey, he probably looked at Trey like, "So when we getting the insurance check?" You know, you didn't realize it, but you inconsiderate motherfucker.
That wasn't inconsiderate. That's pretty
No,
thoughtful.
you remember when the house got broke, the band house, and your purple guitar got stolen, and William saw the text. You know, fucking house got, some shit got, your guitar's gone. William's like, damn, that sucks. Next goddamn text, when you get an insurance check. I ain't gonna lie, I fucking laughed because for one, I was like, they didn't take my drums, and my drums was fucking there.
That
took
should
your
tell you
microphones.
something.
Yeah.
You might need to upgrade, is what they're trying to tell you. That's what the thief said.
Well, thank God, thank Jesus.
He did a Google search
They-
first. He was like, we don't need those.
They're just master prestige. Ain't
All right,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
goddamn
Back on
Marilyn
track.
Manson. That's a good one. Marilyn Manson. William, that was a good one.
All right, that was going to be
What
be
about
mine.
yours?
That was going to be mine. But my honorable mention was going to be David Bowie. Actually,
Are you serious?
I'm 100% serious. Yep.
Yes.
David Bowie came along and changed the game. I think for a lot of people, and in a similar way as Elton John too, because I mean you could put them in the same kind of category. If you're not
Both of
thinking
them
about
were gay. They
not thinking
took-
about the
I
music,
don't see
right
that.
up
I don't.
there.
Well, yeah,
I got to disagree with this.
You consider that shock rock? Which I mean, I guess at
with
the
David
time,
Bowie, I did.
David
yeah.
Bowie could be.
I guess
Elton
it
John,
did shock
though.
people.
Okay, listen.
Elton
So
John.
okay,
Yeah,
listen. Elton John.
I
Elton
think-
John was shocking because of the way he dressed on stage. So let's not really put him in there. But David Bowie wasn't just about the way he looked. It was the songs that he sang were different. Ziggy Stardust, for instance.
Yeah.
He had a whole character. Just before Garth Brooks decided he wanted to be a pop star. But yeah, so David Bowie had a whole.
I think with Ziggy
had a whole
Stardust and all
character.
that, he did kind of blur the lines between.
Yeah, and so but
but
his music came out and it was a lot different.
Yeah.
So
I
that's
can-
why I'm going to put him in there, and I'll stand behind it, Christopher. I don't give a shit what you say.
I'm fine with it.
I can see
good with
that. I can see that. I don't know if I would call that shock rock, but I mean, hey.
But
it's-
again, I'll be honest. I don't know much about either about them two.
Then why are you even
Elvis
saying
would be shock rock back in their day.
it? Could
I mean,
well, it
think
actually
about it.
kind of was.
They
If you-
they banned him.
they wouldn't
Or
show him from the waist
show him
up.
from the waist down.
down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know,
Why is
now-
Ding-a-ling was swinging or something?
Now
What the
I
hell?
wish I wish
way he-
people wouldn't
he
show me from the waist
gyrated
up.
because the way
his hips.
he would move his hips.
He
and
gyrated his
They
hips.
consider that sexual.
I
And
gyrated my hips.
Back in those days, you didn't.
I gyrate
do
my
that.
hips all the time. Am I gonna get banned?
My.
But
well,
now you
not
can sing.
now,
But now you can
you-
play songs like WAP.
Yeah, but
Or Wob.
actually, talking about Elvis Presley, my dad tells a funny story about when 'cause Elvis was when my dad was younger. Elvis was everything. I mean, he was all over everything, and my dad said he can remember sitting there watching Elvis on TV perform, and my dad's aunt at the time, which was his mother's sister, I think, was sitting there, and of course, she was old at that time, so she was from the time where you didn't do stuff like that,
You didn't show your ankles at the beach.
yeah, something like that. But my dad, the way he tells it is so funny. He said we were watching Elvis. I was sitting there watching Elvis perform, and she's like, "Look at him acting the fool on TV." And the way he tells it, and I can picture that from some old person, saying that.
That's kinda like when my dad-
watching him talk. He's acting the fool.
That's like when we played the Pine Ridge
Arcade.
auction. My dad said, "What the hell is he doing rolling around on the floor?" We played Little Pig, Little Pig.
Talking about me?
Yeah. What the fuck? What the hell is he doing laying
No,
down
he's
on the
exactly
floor?
what's wrong with that boy.
What's wrong with that boy?
What's wrong with that boy?
What the hell is he doing on the floor?
So I've got video of that. That was 1992. I've got video of it, and you can tell. William knows that I'm going to do it. He knows that I'm getting ready to fall down the floor. He's looking at me going,
No.
he's telling.
Did he have the red fender? Did he
He's
have the
shaking
red
his head.
fender? You had the red fender.
No,
at
it was
the time?
blue.
It
It
was
was
white
blue.
and
It was
blue.
white and blue.
We
Ah.
painted it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's just funny because you can see him mouthing no at me several times, shaking his head,
Chase
going,
said-
no, no. And I didn't pay any attention. I was like, I'm going to do it.
I'm going to do it.
That's golden stuff right there. I can see Dad saying that shit in the tree. What the hell that boy doing? What the hell wrong with him? what's his name?
Bobby.
He did the arm
Bobby
parts
Robinson.
beside Dad.
Oh my God.
He
No.
did it, and he looked at me, and they said, "What the hell's wrong with you, boy?"
Yeah. So, but the night before was the funniest. Well, it was just as funny because the night before, me, William, and this guy named Bobby are staying at William's house, and we're in the bed above the garage where we practiced. Well, we hear footsteps coming up the steps.
And we all
That's
And
Mama.
we're like, oh shit, we gotta be asleep. So we jump into bed, pull the covers over us. Bobby's in the middle of us, and we all close our eyes, put the blankets up. We're sleeping. She opens the door, and you could tell that she opens the door and just stays there for a second to see if there's movement. Bobby all of a sudden just gets up, crosses his eyes, and goes, "My name is Bobby, and I'm this many," and holds up like 4 fingers or something. And I'm on this side of the bed closest to the door, and I open an eye to look, and she's got this look on her like, and doesn't say a word, shuts the door, and goes downstairs, and we're all dying.
She went downstairs to tell Dad what happened.
But nobody
Let me
came.
tell you what them children are doing up there.
No, but they didn't. Nobody came back up. That I don't remember. But then the next morning, that's when we're sitting there. Now Bobby has not met your daddy Tommy,
Oh God.
and we're downstairs at the breakfast table, and William's got his giant bowl of cereal. I'm just kidding.
Jeffrey, no, it's a fucking mixing.
a
Motherfucker
salad
had a
bowl.
mixing bowl.
A salad bowl.
With you know what a
He put half the box
you
of
know what
cereal in
a
there.
soup spoon is? That's a spoon.
So we're sitting at the breakfast or at the table there, and Bobby is sitting right beside their dad.
And he could do the fart without moving. He could put his hand on his arm and he's like, "Brrr," without it.
Yeah.
And he looked over at Danny.
No, but he did it. But he did it really loud, and he did it on Tommy's side. And when he did the little, he looked at him with this face that the radio's not going to pick up, but the face goes, and Tommy goes,
"What the
"Hell wrong with you, boy?" What
my
the hell
God.
is going on? I don't think Bobby ever stayed with us again.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
All right.
I love stories like that. That's good stuff.
But that's interesting, Trey. David Bowie.
Hey,
I
bartender,
never
can we
thought
get
about
another shot?
Show's over, pal. Last call.
Okay,
Oh,
can
you
we
want-
get another shot?
You want to do another shot?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, why
You got
not?
some more firecrackers over there?
I've got 3 fireballs.
Well, Carol ain't gonna take my third one, so that's good.
Yeah,
he still got his third.
Look at there. I got one in the freezer.
Hell, I'll take.
That
one.
was up. That
I'll
was
take
a,
another shot.
That was a pretty good show, though.
Well, we still
We'll
going,
split
Scott.
one.
Don't-
I enjoyed that.
That was. That's the fun one.
You want to split one with me?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
All right, shot to end the show with.
Make it fancy.
I hope everybody's been keeping up with us. We got 1 through 16 out now. About to be 17 on Wednesday.
What show is this?
Carol hoping
This is
whittling.
19. Remember?
Hey, Carol does all our production, all our stuff. He comes up here twice a week to get stuff done. We greatly appreciate Carol. Thank you, Carol.
Carol's the man.
Carol is the man. We appreciate it. Hey, he's on time.
Trying to move
Here we go.
forward.
We appreciate him.
And the number 19.
Oh,
Number 19,
Number
fellas.
19.
It'd been
All right.
nice if you wore that jersey.
Send the books. Look, 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 look.
Yep. That's it. Good show, fellas.
All right.
We closing out.
I'd like to thank all our sponsors and everyone. Oh, God.
Everybody
That one just came
saw
back.
us.
Hurry up, Chris is closing out.
Oh, here we go. Look at this guy.
Like to thank all the shot rockers.
Like he's going to be on time. He's setting himself like, I'm going to be on time this time.
I tell you what, you hit that a quarter second earlier, we get you matched up.
Watch that microphone.
Hey, I'll be on time.
Exactly. That's what the fucking sounded like at the beginning. That's what when Carol's editing this shit, he's like, do I go on the fucking rumbling shit? Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to go on?
Sounds like thunder. I was like,
All right, this is cut 19.
Great job.
No, cut 18.
19.
This is 19.
I knew that was going to
Cut
happen.
19. This is cut 19. We appreciate everybody who's been following us, keeping up with us. We got plenty of merchandise left. We got plenty of coins. We got plenty of koozies. We need to order more hats. We're gonna work on that.
I'm on.
Yeah, I realized that I was the only one that did not have a guillotine's hat. I've got like a brand new. This is like a completely blank canvas I've got on my head. I could have something on here. I'm gonna start putting my own sponsors on there.
I saw the.
I'm gonna put something. I'm just gonna put my name on it.
Well, I saw the.
Here's a
faint,
Trey Davis hat.
Well, that's what I was about to tell you. It's faint, but I see DICKS.
Oh,
Hold on.
That's awesome.
Hold on.
Hey, remember earlier when you went Facebook Live and I told you to say something funny?
Shut up.
Do it again.
I ain't gonna.
You had plenty of time to come up with something funny now.
But thank you, everyone who's been listening, keeping up with us. We appreciate you. We want you to buy our merchandise. We got plenty of it. Thank you, William, for being on tonight. What the hell are you laughing at?
Thank you, William.
Subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe. That's important.
Share
so
with
when
your
you go on
friends.
YouTube, that subscribe
Hit that like button.
and like and share.
On
Even
all
if you don't like it.
platforms.
Even if you don't
Smash
fucking
that like
it.
button.
Yeah. Even if you don't like it.
YouTube, TikTok,
Yep. We on.
Spotify, everything.
Yep. We on.
Like it.
Everything.
Love
Carol
it. Share.
is working on getting us
Yep.
on Sirius Radio.
We
and
appreciate everybody. We are.
Would you calm the fuck down?
He's ready to go home. He said, "Time to go. Right this bitch."
You do. You need to go home and make us some more hot dogs.
I'm telling you.
What cut is this?
Just bring your
19.
19 out.
No, it ain't no damn out. You better calm down. Where you going? It ain't out yet. I ain't did my shit yet.
He's got to go to the bathroom.
All right, we got Wob leaving at the end.
There he goes. Take your time now.
But everybody, thank you for listening. We
We'll be
appreciate
waiting for
you
you.
following us.
Got that weak ass bladder.
Please share us. Please like us. Subscribe to us.
Please like us.
This is Cut 19.
bed.
And we are out.